And at the same time, like, these celebrities are getting followed by millions and 1000000s of people. That's like having like somebody literally like standing on your glass. And you seen like scary movies when the folks be like on the glass and they just like stalking you. That's literally what happens to these celebrities. How many times we heard Kylie Jenner, Kendall Jenner be having stalkers show up at their house?
All the time.
All the time. So these celebrities are going through these things, and like we just but to us, of course, because to us, like our lifestyle, we know that we have a private lifestyle. These celebrities don't really get that privacy at all, and so
unless you J. Cole and Kendrick, and even then, people still find pictures of J. Cole riding bikes. Like, bro. You know, going to a more lighter note. You know, I know we got real heavy in our first one. You know, we were spitting gems, whatever. Going to a more lighter note. We're gonna talk about basketball. We're gonna talk about top 10 power rankings. Now, y'all, we're basing this all off what we've seen and what we think they can do, or what might happen or what can happen. Now, since Xavier spoke first, I'll speak first this time. Now, my number one.
Numero uno. Numero uno.
You know, my number one. You know, you've probably seen so many memes. You know, the Bulls, y'all. Like, the Rose have been going off. Zach LaVine's been going off.
What they be calling them? The Bar Rosen? The Bar Rosen? Oh, wait. What is it? What they been calling them?
I have no idea. Like,
it's something. It's something. Lamar, Zach, something like that.
What in the world?
It's they gave the three of them a name.
For real?
Yeah, I swear to God.
But no, they've been playing really great. They really surprised me. Like, the way they play like they've been playing for 3 years, and they know each other. Like, hey, I know where you're going. Hey, let's pass the ball. Oh, throw that rock with him. I got you. Well, I'm going to spring around. All right, you cut. I'm going to go right here. Oh, you going to be wide open? Bet.
I low-key forgot that they just
literally just got together.
That's crazy.
This is their first year together. And besides Vucevic was the only pickup that they got who's not playing well. Everybody else, the Caruso, Lonzo, bro, like even Patrick Williams, he was playing well before he got injured. Like, man, when Patrick Williams come back and when Vucevic comes back, man, they were already putting folks in holes. They finna, all y'all teams gonna be in the grave. Straight up, man. Now, I do have a stipulation because if Clay was healthy, I would have the Warriors number one. Because there's no way Clay can be a detriment to the Warriors, even if he comes back and is strictly catch and shoot and plays, little defense, he'd still be a positive to that team. So if Clay gets healthy, then I definitely have Warriors number one. What's your number one?
My number one is actually the Warriors.
Okay.
And reason being because I feel like Steph is having that year, bro.
Oh, yeah.
He's having the same year. What was the year he was injured? Like 19? No, was it? No, 20. Early 20. It was early 20.
It was a 2019-2020 year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. That year when he was on fire at first until he had that injury up with the wrist injury. Yeah, he had the wrist injury. Mm-hmm. He's having that type of season, and so, in my opinion,
you talking about last year he was having that type of season. 2019-2020 he was all right, okay.
Look, last year he was having that type of season as well, but he just didn't have the right supporting cast. In my honest opinion, he didn't have the right. Yeah. This year he has a better.
Oh yeah. Like Jordan Poole, night and day from this year. Like he's been amazing. Like, man, they've been playing really well. Like their team chemistry and everything, it's been amazing.
And then Clay comes back, like he said.
My number two is the Warriors. They would be number one if Clay was here, but he's not. So I already said, Steph Curry's going off. Jordan Poole's playing great. Andrew Wiggins, he's like a more athletic Harrison Barnes. Otto Porter playing great. Who else? Draymond, he's playing his role.
Always, as always.
Who else? Oh, if Wiseman comes back, man.
Oh, I forgot about Wiseman.
Exactly.
I
He's barely played. Homie been injured most of his career. I mean, it's only been 2 years, but homie's literally been injured a lot. But nah, if Wiseman comes back and play like he got some sense, aren't
their rookies still going crazy too, or not really? Oh, Gary Payton the second.
Oh yeah, Gary Payton. No. Let me tell you, we're on the phone, and then Xavier was like, "Hey, Gary Payton has a son?" Like he didn't even know he has a son, and I was like, "Yeah, he and he was like, nah, I'm just looking at these highlights right now. Like he ain't just." I was like, "What?" I pull him up. Whoa, bro. Homie really been going off this year. He really been going off, man. And I can't wait till Jonathan Kuminga, you know, he gets healthy again. You know, I think he's either injured or he's out for health and safety protocol. One of those. But nah, I love my boy Jonathan Kuminga. Came from the G League Ignite, you know. Sorry. You know, I'm off.
That was the one that played with Jalen Green, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just making sure.
Yes,
my facts right.
What's your number 2?
My number 2 is the Suns because they were 10 on the last 10 games, but that's crazy. That's crazy. They really picked because they were at first. They were like at what 6? It was a 6 or
I think they were 4th. They were 4th.
Either way,
they were low.
Either way, now they're like number 2. They're number 2 because it's 10-game win streak. I don't know what's been happening. I guess CP3 really has that secret stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? D-Buck got his secret stuff as well from CP3, but you know what I'm saying? That connection, that duo, that backcourt is amazing.
I know I've said it before, but I need everybody to understand. Chris Paul is not washed. He will never be washed. Chris Paul decides what he wants to do.
God.
Listen, if Chris Paul wants to drop 30, he'll drop 30. He only doesn't drop 30. You know why? Because he just want to pass the ball. He's like, hey, yo, this is my team as much as everybody else's team. Hey, I'm just here to win the game. I don't care how I win it. You have some games where he drops 9 and 14. You have other games where he dropped 27 and 15. Like, bro, he does what he needs.
Chris Paul has mastered strategizing for every game. Like, you know how on 2K you go to coaching and like you can pick like your strategy for each team. That's what Chris Paul does on the daily.
Like, bro,
that's amazing.
Homie's the best leader in the league. And yes, that's shot for LeBron. Lead your team, whether you're playing or not. What's your number 3?
My number 3.
My number 3 is the Suns.
Number 2. Oh, your number 3.
My number 2 is the Warriors, and my number 3 is the Suns.
Okay. My number 3 is the Nets.
Okay.
KD's still going. I mean, it's KD. It's KD. I wish, man, Kyrie. If you ever come upon this video, please just take the shot.
I mean, okay. I got the vaccine. He got the vaccine. But if you don't want to get the vaccine, don't get the vaccine. Stand by it, bro. I'm all for you. Hey, yo, man, fight the power, bro. Straight up. Like, yo, if you don't want to get the vaccine, go ahead, man. I mean, I'm just saying, if you come back, I got you top 3 in power rankings. I switch everybody out. Like, bro, if you come back, like, nah. Because even with James Harden not playing well, and he's had his moments this year.
I need to see Kyrie. I need more Kyrie highlights.
Kyrie,
bro, Kyrie, you are an inspiration to these kids. At least show us some basketball, please, Kyrie.
Kyrie, can you at least show us practicing or whatever?
Exactly.
I want. Can you go to the park and just start destroying kids? I just want to.
Come on.
I just want you to just.
I don't even go to pro am. Like, do something,
bro.
I just want to. Do something.
Bro.
Anyways, bro. Yes, but still, I mean, like, KD, of course, still know how to lead the team.
Lead the team by play. Not by vocals.
Okay, of course, by play. Not by vocals. But anyways, who is your... Oh, it's my turn?
It's my turn. You just talked.
Right.
All right, my 4, Miami Heat. You know, my boy Jimmy Buckets. Bam out of the bayou, like Kendrick Perkins would say. Tyler Hero. He gonna work on my jumper. Like, bro, nah, they been on fire, y'all. They been on fire.
So you Jack Harlow now.
So
you Jack Harlow now.
No, sir.
How did Tyler Hero song go now? I don't even know.
The ones that hate me the most is just like me. You tell
of course
me
he would know. Of course he would know.
I like this song.
He would know.
I like this song. I only know like 3 songs by Jack Harlow. But nah, the Heat been playing really well. They having a bounce back year since last year. Last year was really disappointing. You know, they
I mean, they at least made the playoffs.
Yeah, but they got destroyed by the Bucks. Like, the Bucks basically got them back for what they did in freaking 2020. Yeah. That's essentially what they were doing. They were like, hey, yo, hey. Hey, y'all remember last year? Yeah. Like, bro, like, they really took advantage of it, you know? But nah, like, the Miami did a full 180. They're playing a lot better. Playing a lot more energy and everything, you know. My boy Jimmy, I think he's a great player, super underrated, great leadership, both by play and by vocals. Great defense, and he just revitalizes, you know, like old school basketball.
Why you had to yell?
No, you said leadership and KD in the same sentence, and I was like, I didn't hear a no or a not in there, so it was weird. All right, what's your 4th?
My 4th, I have a tie.
A tie, okay.
I have a tie between the Bulls and the Heat. I cannot pick. I cannot pick.
Okay.
Bro, look, bro. Like, same thing you said. Jimmy Butler is having an amazing season again. Mm-hmm. He's leading the Heat. They have Bam. They got Tyler. They have a nice starting five. Mm-hmm. The Bulls they have a nice starting five too. But right now, of course, I feel like in the future, the Bulls will, of course, surpass the Heat. I feel like the Bulls might end up being that too. The reason why I feel like they're like lower in standings is probably because they're still trying, like the new people are still trying to, get accustomed to playing with each other. Whereas the Heat, they had their core for at least a good 3. They had their core for at least 3 years. Stop disrespecting me, boy. Hey man, I would get his dad right now. So
You'll get my dad right now.
I would get your dad.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was my 2 top.
So do you start with 10 or did you?
I got 10.
You still got 10?
I got 10.
All right. So my 5, Utah Jazz, y'all. Utah's been playing really well. I always have them in like my top 7, and I think this year is gonna be another year where they don't.
It's gonna be a mediocre year. It's gonna
be another mediocre year. I like that team. Is just they have 2 people who can create their own shot. Like you have Donovan Mitchell and Jordan Clarkson, and you have 3 people, and then Mike Conley. But outside of them, everyone else needs to be passed to. Like Rudy Gobert does not have a post move in his body. Like he does not have a post move in his body.
He really don't.
He can play defense. He can rebound. One trick pony. But he can catch a lob or 2, or he can cut.
What is your beef with Rudy, bro?
I ain't got no beef with Rudy. No. Y'all paid him $200 million. Like, I think he either had the largest or the second largest contract in NBA history. And y'all gave it to a traditional one-trick pony big man? That's my only problem. But besides that, they just don't have that kind of team where Donovan Mitchell can afford to have a bad game. Like Donovan Mitchell can't have a bad offensive game, and then Rudy Gobert can't have a bad defensive game. Or they'll lose. They'll literally just lose. So,
I feel you.
I just don't. They don't have. I just don't see them as a team that has a recipe for success. Like if things go wrong.
Yeah.
So what's your 5?
I already said my 5. My 5 was a tie.
Okay. So what's your 6?
My 6 is Utah. Kind of the same reason. Of course, Donovan Mitchell always, does his thing.
Just Donovan Mitchell better than Devin Booker. Don't quote me. Actually, do quote me. Quote me. Quote me. Quote me. Quote me. Well, we'll get on another time.
Yeah. But
comment down below if you with me or you against me. Donovan Mitchell better than
I don't know about that one.
Straight up.
I don't know about that one. But shoot. Yeah, same thing he said. I feel like he's putting too much hate on Rudy. He does his role. That's what he's there for.
Yes. I do believe he's a role player. Yes. Don't pay role players $200 million. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Now, get back to your job.
But yeah, man, I feel like Rudy's doing this thing, of course, always, he's a center, so what he's doing, mostly just layups, and then I do agree he don't have any post moves. I do agree with that.
Homie 7'1". He in the paint.
I mean, he could just shat folks, but he's not that big.
He's not that big or that really that strong.
Yeah. But, I mean, like I said, they still got Jordan Clarkson, Donovan Mitchell, and Mike Conley to create shots. And they got Joe Ingles, a sharpshooter. So, I feel like they're decent.
They definitely got shooters,
Yeah, they definitely got shooters.
Those shooters have to be passed to, They're not players that can get the ball, pump fake, dribble, and then step back and shoot. They're players that literally, they give you the ball, they shoot it.
I mean,
they may get some cuts. They play good defense, but that's kind of it. You want players who can catch and shoot and everything, but they don't have enough ball handlers or just that ball handler. Like, bro.
Do they got Rubio? I thought they still got Ricky Rubio, right?
Rubio on the Timberwolves.
Oh, that's
no,
right,
he's in the Cavs. Like, Rubio been on fire in some games. Like, when he's hot, he's hot. All right. 7. I got the Brooklyn Nets. Now you may be asking, why are the Brooklyn Nets so low? The Brooklyn Nets are low on mine because I don't believe in James Harden in the playoffs. Name a time in the playoffs where James Harden consistently played well.
18.
2018?
18. I know 18. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
James Harden was decent in those playoffs, but you know why? Because he had an actual leader in Chris Paul, and he had a decent system around him. He had a great regular season, but if you look at his playoff stats, they're nowhere near his regular season stats. You know why? The way he plays is tiring. And it may change now that he's on Brooklyn, and you know, he has a lot of the load off of him. It may change. But what I've seen of him in the playoffs, no. He's not that same James Harden in the playoffs. He's more like Bames Barden, you know? He's Bames Barden in the playoffs. But hey.
Hey, I'm trying to freestyle. He can't freestyle.
He's still good, though. He's still good, you know?
Anyways.
Like, you know what KD going to do in the playoffs? He's going to ball out. If Kyrie was there, he would also ball out. You know, they got solid bench pieces, you know, solid role players. So, hey. I think they can definitely make their way up my list. If Kyrie comes back, they're definitely top 3. But until then, I'll have to see. Who's your 7?
My 7 is the Los Angeles Clippers.
Clips?
Yes, the Clips.
Surprising. Okay.
How is that surprising? All right, if we're going based off of your logic, if Kawhi's back, they honestly
Kawhi back. They top 5. Yeah.
They top 5.
Yeah. Kawhi back.
So. I mean, they're still doing good
but without Kawhi?
They're still doing good without him.
Yes, they're doing good, but look at the teams they're playing.
Oh, my God. But,
no,
I mean...
Talk your job. I ain't going to interrupt. Talk your job. I ain't going to interrupt. Talk your job.
PG is leading that team. He's doing a great job. He's doing the best he can without Kawhi being there.
And
if Kawhi comes back, and I believe he is, he's supposed to. He's supposed to. You know, but this is Kawhi. He always managed to be injured.
No, I'm saying that to Kawhi. Like Kawhi's like, oh, I'm tired. I'm not gonna play today. I'm just load managing.
Load managing. But yeah, man. I mean, like I said, Kawhi comes back, easily top 5. They're doing well with Paul George. They still got a pretty strong core, in my opinion. So, yeah, Clippers are my number 7. Who's your number 8?
Number 8.
Ocho.
Hold on, I just messed up my entire list. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, no. Nets were my 6. I got my numbers messed up. Nets are my 6. My 7 is the Mavericks. Luka, you know, Porzingis is finally playing well. Their best players have always been pretty good, but I really think they're gonna come out this year. And you know, Luka's gonna do Luka things, and so hopefully they don't get matched up against the Clippers, which is their kryptonite.
Oh man.
And hopefully.
Imagine we got that like. Imagine that's just that every time in the playoffs, like for the next couple of years, that just happened. That's
I really hope that.
That's
you know why? Because every time they play that team, everyone else on the team gets locked up except Luka. Luka will drop like a 40-point triple-double like almost every game.
Yeah.
And then his team, I don't want to play basketball today. What's a basketball? All right, and then my 8 is the Bucks. You know, even though they've been struggling as of lately, a lot of players have either been injured or been out for health and safety protocol. Can't talk. But yeah, I definitely think they're gonna start picking it up now that their players are back.
Interesting times we're living in because that's the thing.
What?
The health and protocols.
Oh that's yeah. Like you don't even have to be injured anymore to be out. Like
exactly. It's crazy. Man.
You're out like you high five the kid and you found out they have COVID. Like then you just gotta stay home for a few weeks. Like bro.
Either way, my number 8 is the Mavericks. Same thing he said. Luka, of course, is always carrying that team. I just, man, I don't know, man. I really hope that somebody can pop out this year. Kristaps Porzingis, please play better. Just play better. I mean,
he's playing better now.
Is he playing better now?
He is playing better.
Okay.
Yeah, he's for.
I mean, still, like, bro, like, you can't.
He just needs to stay consistent, though.
Yeah,
you know?
Stay consistent, man.
And at first it was like, yo, he come off injury, he's trying to get his footing back. All right, when we gonna keep tooting his horn, bro? And he's already super injury prone, so he gets injured and re-injured frequently. So
it's not gonna work, man.
Exactly, it's gonna be tough, but hey, they may do it. They may just do it.
We'll see. Only time can tell.
I got my numbers mixed up again. 1, 2, 3.
I'll go with 9. My 9 is the
8.
Wizards, just based off of rankings. I mean, not rankings, but standings right now.
Wizards.
I know. I actually probably should have the Bucks up there. I don't even understand why they're winning games like this. I just don't understand. They only had Bradley Beal right now.
Okay. That's a stretch. That I didn't have the Wizards on my list because I think they're playing well I actually don't know why they're playing so well.
I honestly don't know.
But in terms of like title contention, I don't have them up there just because I don't see them being reliable. You know, Bradley Beal has only been in the playoffs so many times, and we've only seen him actually play really well so many times. You know, he's not bad in the playoffs like James Harden, but you know, he's not. I haven't seen his game elevate in the playoffs, and that's the difference. You know, Kyle Kuzma, we've seen what he's done in the playoffs.
Nothing.
And I'll leave it just at that.
Yo.
Yeah, but Kyle Kuzma had the Eminem haircut. Yeah. homie trying to do Kyrie moves while LeBron wide open in the corner. Like, bro, no.
See him with that pink big old.
Oh, you saw that pink sweater,
that pink
bro.
Sweater,
someone made a post like for every 100 likes, I make the sweater bigger. And like, look at that picture of like Kuzma on the earth. Like, bro, that was funny. But like Montrezl Harrell playing really well. Spencer Dinwiddie back from his injury playing really well. No, they got good pieces, and I don't know why they're winning this much, but I do not have them in title contention. My 9 is the Portland Trailblazers. Now, whoa, before y'all start jumping on me, whoa. Dame is back. Logo Lillard. Did y'all see the game last? Well, this video will be coming out like later on, but that Portland Nuggets game a few days ago that you guys will see. You guys probably already seen. Okay, the Portland Nuggets game. Logo Lillard is back. He struggled, but he's back. Homie won Player of the Week. Homie was balling. Okay. Homie is back. Okay. Hey, back again. I don't know the word. But and then CJ McCollum, he's having a great year. Who was? You know my boy Anthony Simons. You know, I really think he can make some noise. You know, if he actually got some more time to play. But that's neither here nor there. Robert Covington, good defensive piece. Nurkic, you know, he's the Bosnian Bear. You know, they're doing what he needs. They're doing what he needs to need for him to do. You know. Need. He wants to get need in the head, like bro. But no, what's your nine?
I already said my nine.
Oh, you said your nine? Okay.
Number 10.
My number 10. I'm playing. Go ahead.
My number 10 is the Charlotte Hornets.
You not gonna explain your choice?
I ain't gonna explain, but I just want to see your reaction. You look like you.
I looked at the camera. I can't hate on that. You know.
I mean, shoot, like they still got Melo. Mm-hmm. Miles Bridges.
Love Melo.
Melo for shorts. Melo for short.
I don't care no one say. Melo will always be Carmelo until Carmelo dies.
Love Melo ball.
I don't care if you name your kid Melo.
Oh my God.
Melo will always be Carmelo till Carmelo dies.
They got LaMelo Ball. Miles Bridges he was going stupid in the beginning, but
he's kind of fizzled out.
But I mean that team is still really good. Mm-hmm. It's still, of course. I mean I feel like they can do big things this year. Michael Jordan hit the right buttons this time. He really did hit the right buttons.
Man. Y'all hop off my goat. Y'all hop off my goat, man. Y'all hop off my goat, bro. Oh my God. Y'all hop off my goat, bro. Listen. The minute Miles Bridges started going down, LaMelo and Terry Rozier have been going up, bro. Like, they just picked up right where he left off. They're like, hey, yo, you struggling? I got you, brother. Slap me some epidermis layers. Like, bro, slide me some epidermis layers. Like, they had his back, man. But no, that's not my 10. My 10 is the Clippers. Now, I was hating on this choice because he had him so high. I do believe the Clippers are top 10 right now. I do think that will change. If Kawhi comes back, they'll go up. If he doesn't, I believe they'll go down. I believe they go down. You know why? Because Paul George can't have a bad game. If Paul George drops 13 in this next game, they're losing. Okay. Unless Reggie out there dropping 40s. And Reggie has been playing really well. And then I haven't seen what I wanted to see out of Terrence Mann, sorry. Trey Man. And I haven't seen what I want to see out of the bench and everything. You know, Zubac, he's Zubac. You already know what you're going to get out of him. You know, they got shooters. They got some somewhat reliable pieces, but they haven't shown that they can put it together without Paul George. Like, and that's what really matters. Like, what happens when your star comes off the court? Like, what do you do?
I see what you're saying.
So you already said your 10, right?
I already said my 10.
All right, that's it, y'all. You know, we're towards the end of the video. 10. So you already know you know what we do at the end of the video. We got a quote.
We dropped these quotes on y'all today.
And because this man read the last one, I'll read this one. Hold on to your inner child. Guess whose quote that is in the comments, and you can win a prize.
What's gonna be the prize this time? You gotta say it this time.
Hmm?
Say it. What the prize?
Oh, the prize is always our catch will be $5. Anyone, you don't have to be the first. You don't have to be the first. Like I'll probably tell you like the first 5. So hurry up. Hurry up.
Taken.
You can DM me on the Loki for the People account. You can DM X Avier. You can DM me at Colossum or Primo Rico. That's his Instagram name. Weird, but
Alright.
you know, hit me up in the DMs. Tell me who it is. Cash it be $5, but you gotta be the first 5. And if you're not, I'll tell you. Hey, get better, kid. You're not first 5. Now, what does this quote mean to you? Hold on to your inner child.
Hold on to your inner child. Basically, what we've been talking about, especially in the first topic, you know, just don't let yourself get lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Keep your heart stay true to yourself. Make sure, you know, don't let anybody try to change you. Because there's a lot of people that try to do that, man. Like, be you, be true to you. Because at the end of the day, if you stay yourself, you're going to be happier in life.
Yeah.
If you try to be somebody else, then you're not going to feel like you have no purpose.
Bars.
So, just be you, man. Just be you. Hold on to yourself.
I see it as, you know, the world really, really glorifies what an adult is, and we're also quick to grow up, but we can't lose who we really are, you know? Like, hey, yo, my dad still makes songs to our dog. Like, bro, keep your inner child, yo. Keep your inner child. You know? I think that's all we have for the video, you know?
Exactly. Another banger.
You know, encourage you all to leave a comment, what you like, what you dislike,
Like,
what you want to see, what you don't want to see. Yo!
Like, comment, and subscribe. But anyways,
don't forget to follow Loki at Loki for the People on Instagram. And you know?
It's another video we just did. This is Loki for the People. Hey, man, that's a wrap. Till next time.